Last week, CBC's investigative program, The Fifth Estate, dropped a year-long investigation about the roots of icon Buffy Sainte-Marie. The program unearthed a birth certificate from Massachusetts that cast doubt on her claims on being adopted and whether or not she is Indigenous. Jacqueline Keeler is a journalist and author based in Portland, Oregon, and worked on the Fifth Estate documentary. She joins us now. Jackie, thanks for joining us. Can you tell us what role you played in the Fifth Estate's documentary on Buffy Sainte-Marie?
Yes, I initiated the investigation. I as noted in the show, my curiosity was raised when I was watching the PBS American Masters show last October. And that was the month I broke the Sachin Littlefeather story, and so I had been traveling quite a bit early in the month. I didn't get home until almost Halloween, I think, and sat down and watched it with my son, because I like to inspire him to sort of, see what other Native people have accomplished. And full disclosure, I used her song "Carrying It On" as the opening theme song to my radio show here in Portland during the pandemic called American Standoff.
Jackie, among the concerns that have been raised with this investigation is that Buffy Sainte-Marie's family in the U.S. is estranged from Buffy, and that the birth records and other records like the marriage certificate cannot be taken as absolute truth. How do you respond to those issues?
Yeah, I think, the Stoneham registrar, the official in Stoneham, Massachusetts, she was unequivocal that this is an original birth certificate. And but, if people don't believe that, I think there's a simple answer, which is that Buffy could do a DNA test or a blood test to compare herself to her Santa Maria cousins and her niece to see if she is actually, or even her sister, to see if she is actually related to them or not by blood. So I think that would solve it right there. If she really wanted to relieve the trauma that this is causing, she would do that pronto, right away.
Jackie, people have also taken issue with the lack of comment from Pipot First Nation, 60 Scoop survivors, anyone on customary adoptions, criticism that there wasn't a trauma-informed approach to telling the story. Would you agree with any of those concerns?
Well, I mean, a trauma-informed approach probably should have been considered by Buffy Sainte-Marie when she began making the claims. And I think it's pretty clear that she's a white woman, a white American woman from the United States. My own family has an out-adoption story. I have, a very close relative who I've never gotten to meet because of this. So I am myself a member of that group of Native families impacted by this sort of phenomenon. And I think that the best answer, though, as far as the ethical considerations, was actually posted on Twitter in response to you sharing the video, the APTN video. And basically what they said was that while taking a trauma-informed approach is a reasonable consideration, it doesn't mean the CBC should be asked to hide the truth. This would be against journalism ethical standards. And I would agree with that. I mean, this idea that we shouldn't look, that's what allows fraud to proliferate, and they rely on that. And the trauma that pretending causes Native people, that is not enough. That is not focused on enough. There's not enough focus on that. Instead, it's on the right of the con artist to continue their charade.
Sorry, we're definitely out of time. We'll have to leave it there,
fine.
but appreciate you taking some time for us today.
Thank you.